Okay. we live. I had to get myself together real quick. Um, so if you're watching back or joining in on the live, I say this in every live that I do. Reasons, reason why I say what I say. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I do have my headphones in, and you might hear people in the background. I'm outside. We're outside. Now I get what they mean. They tell me that. It's like they're subconsciously telling me that spirit is outside. Spirit is always imagining outside of oneself. So yeah, so like I say in every video before I begin, this is entertainment purpose only. Viewer advice. And sorry if I look a little rough. I don't know. I'm hustling right now. I'm working. Yeah. Anyway, so well, I'm working on it. But anyway, I gotta throw that out there. Anyway, so for the past couple of days, like being like really present in this dimension, the 3D physical, and being present also in the other form version of you, and ultimate reality from this one. When I mean ultimate, we can take it like there are multiple universes that are like constantly pushing you to believe that there is such thing called a matrix. And what I discovered inside of each realm that I visit within myself, whether it's through my ancestors or through the consciousness of like what you call this being God. And this particular God does not know that he's fully conscious or fully developed, because like we're back, I guess. Oh Lord, it's always the fucking Matrix, bro. And it's 10:55. All right, a.m. in the morning, in the rising. Well, it's a morning for them, not for me. I will explain why I'm thinking that way in a second, but 1 second, y'all. Sorry for the lady in the background. Alright. Hopefully we'll stay on. Okay. Alright. So I always question, like, I'll always talk to this, like, spirit called Jesus. I don't know why I gotta explain it this way, but I'm gonna explain it the best possible way I can. I don't know how I entered in their realm, but I think I kind of know how, but just bear with me here. This is entertainment purpose only, viewer advice. And this shit is gonna be like mad weird. But I would talk to a spirit named Jesus, or aka Jesus Christ. I asked him, are you a lord or some type of form of a god? And he said he kind of is. He said he's like the consciousness of a form of God himself, meaning God transferred himself into Jesus' body. Alright, we're good. It's gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna put my 4G back on. I'm like, you better not tell a story. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm not telling a story. So basically, he said he's like the form of consciousness of what you would call God, the one that everybody like worship in the Matrix. But he said that God transformed himself into the form of Jesus to live in society, to travel in the body. Meaning, God knew that he was nothing before he got into a body. How can a particular soul or being or entity or deity can remember being not in a body? See, the thing is, we all came from not being in the body. We was in form of light, protons. Or sometimes some of us will turn into matter, darkness. It's the yin and yang. There's a reason why that this particular universe, this dimension that we are operating from, not in, but most are operating in and from. Meaning they was either born in the matrix or like made by the matrix, meaning they was made through other people subconscious or unconscious. Because I believe, well, I don't know if I truly believe it, but like when I think about it and grasp and go back to the beginning of time where we was a no man, we wasn't anything, we was nothing. But
because I'm not even responding back to that no more.
But some of us, okay, some of us, we are collecting data, collecting information for this matrix. And when you respond in and on the matrix, you're unlocking certain points of dimension within your reality of you. Because, like, think about it. Time gives us the coordinates, like the man-made time. Say you see 10:55, 11:11, 11:22, 12:22, stuff like that. So, oh my god, shut the fuck up. She irritated me. Sorry. She irritated the hell out of me. Like, damn. Out of all places, there's other trash cans that you can go to. Anyway, only in New York. Anyway, so what I was saying, like, time itself is showing us which dimension, which frequency, or which planet we are operating from. Then you will know which body well, not particularly body, but more so of consciousness, you are aware of yourself being at that time. Say you keep getting visions of yourself doing something in your past life, which you have like the sense of deja vu. That's the matrix putting you in a loop of the Akasha records from this materialistic realm. But like, it's not from this realm that you are imagining these forms of thoughts of you. It's other versions of you actually collecting and gathering that, oh, we've done this before, we've been here before. So when you get that moment of being here before, that is you manifesting ultimate reality of dimensions version of you. You're experiencing everything all at once, and when the matrix knocks at your door or rings the bell, it's like milking the cow when it rings the bell, because in order to receive like what the matrix offer, you have to make a galaxy. It's some shit like that. I don't know. Some shit he's saying. And you're wondering who's this he. I'm talking about Jesus. Sorry, this shit is weird. But yeah. So when you are entering these states of consciousness through time, just know that you are breaking generational versions, ultimate versions of yourselves. Like, say one version of you is going through a shitty ass day. So that version of you might send a signal to the version of you now having a good ass day, saying, hey, I want to vibe like that. I want to feel how you feel in that moment. So subconsciously, you're telling your future self, when you get into that ultimate state, on how to be in the form of that particular conscious. It's not you just like explaining to your other self like, hey, I'm having a badass day, can you help me? Your other self can visualize a good outcome for you when that same type of fucking feeling, of that shitty ass feeling that you're feeling that day, will rise in this moment of time. And then you'll get those little pathways, right? You'll get the good versus evil of you, the lower shadow version of you, and the higher shadow version of you. And this is what God, Jesus, and them, they all battle this out consciously through our reality, through us. And it's only those who are like fewly chosen to actually see, get to have the gift of the present, to be open. But not everybody can like see this type of shit. And I don't blame you, because like once you in this particular state of mind or state of conscious, it's like, why am I like this? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know why I'm like this, but this is crazy. This is something I'm learning in the life, I guess, if I'm paying attention. Most times, I just don't give a fuck. I'm like, okay, you're gonna show me that? I'm like, all right, I'm acknowledging it. But I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this information? Like, who's really listening? But like, okay. Anyway. But I'm gonna start coming back on here randomly every day. Just be ready for it. This shit is gonna be... I already see it. And I see the stories that I'm about to tell. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. Because like some of us know that we're traveling in somebody else's consciousness and we're aware of their consciousness, but how the fuck do you create, you just be you? They're just gonna influence you all day long to create something that they desire, but what about what you desire? But don't only just think on the physical, on how you're gonna feel in that moment. Think on the spiritual, physical. Well, it's both spiritual and physical. But once you get there and you'll get in that aha moment, you'll understand what you're trying to do. When you're like manifesting out of these two types of consciousness, or like, okay, say God gives Jesus a message to send to you. Jesus might not like the messages God is trying to send to you, Jesus to give to you. So basically what I'm telling you is like a version of you might not like what the message is being received by you. Just communicate with yourself in a way you know how to communicate. Good morning. And when you communicate with all versions of you, then you know how to operate in the life of what you will call this place, a matrix, I guess. It's like a video game or a movie. Those who get to direct and be the character of their movie gets to actually see them unlock their own consciousness, their own energy, or being in the essence of their own energy. I experienced that a couple of times this week. I liked it, but then I didn't. Because some parts of my energy can irk the hell out of me, but I'm working on it. So it's crazy. It's that's when I got to do that little shadow work. I've been doing it, but it's just now the matrix is doing the shadow work for me to the point where I don't have to put shit on a fucking piece of paper. I'll hear it in the conversation, or somebody will bring it up, a subject that I need to conquer or something. They'll give me suggestions and I'll be like, okay. Then this one I had the calibrability of like, all right, do I take the advice or it's just whatever soul spirit feels at that moment. And then I gotta know if it's coming from a higher source or a lower source, because like sometimes people can be like portals, gateways to the other side, whether it's as above so below, but I believe we go below to above, because without darkness there is no light, without light there is no darkness. Darkness cannot see its light without its own darkness. So yeah, and I'm discovering that I'm a dark being. Then I get light. And then I get like, I'll see the negative of everything, and then I'll graduate seeing the positive of everything once I get out of the stage of ego, and then I transmute my ego into spirit. But sometimes when you're in that state of I am, or in that 3D consciousness together, it's like, all right, let's battle it out. Let's see how you can handle multiple situations all at once. That's when you really got to do that deep shadow work, because sometimes it can be painful, but that pain is good. That pain can turn you into a diamond that you are producing out of you, not them imagining the diamond of you, because then they know how to access you. Don't give buttons where you need to be pushed, because then nobody has control of your anger, of what you react. So yeah, I'm learning that. I'm just like, all right, I'm listening. So they, like, throughout the week I'll get like a bunch of channels, and it's like I'll pick up some and I'll drop some if I hear what's worthy of a frequency that needs to be fitted in my vibration. I'm gonna take on what you're giving me, but it's in my own timing where I can apply the knowledge and wisdom. You can't like sit there and yell at me like if I'm a child, which my ancestors do. I don't mind it, but I got my own divine time now. when you feel that confident, and then you'll start saying it, like, trust me. You'll love it when you're at your highest state of mind naturally. Like, you don't have to do the shit that you have to do in order to get there. You're naturally just there. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Because the people who gonna hate you because you're shining your light and you're feeling your light, let them hate. But give them love at the same time when they hate you. Not only they putting like projections onto you or insecurities, like do you not know you get like 10 times gifted with the universe by thinking more positively, even as that person being nasty to you? Just, just have it in the back of your mind saying, oh, better than them than me. I'm glad I'm not feeling that way. Well, you feel that way, but I just help them feel better about what they were subconsciously thinking. So, yeah, that's it. I'm out. Bye.